All right, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day, man. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you guys as well. And my present to you guys is going to be an awesome game right here against Kiv. This is that Muthead League. We're 1-0 so far. We played Pavan, one of the greatest players in the world. We're playing someone in his crew. Again, another top 5 player, probably of all time, young Kiv. He's a belt winner. He won the Madden Bowl like 2 years ago. He consistently places highly in every tournament. You know, he's super solid. Plays a lot like Pavan as well. So this is going to be a pretty interesting game. We obviously don't have that advantage that we had against Pavan where we use edge threats. You know, he's probably going to be expecting that. Pavan probably told him about it. He's probably going to be using edge protector. So we're going to switch it up. We're going to change formations, have a different defensive game plan. We're going to see if we can bag him up, though. You know, he is such a good offense player, very unique out of that gun bunch formation. And we're also going to be at another disadvantage, man. He actually lives in Seattle. We live in Washington, D.C., man. We're playing cross-country. He's going to be the home team, which means we're going to have some serious input lag. It's going to be hard to make adjustments, and because of that, I have to come out with a different defensive game plan where we have to make the minimal amount of adjustments, right? So we're probably going to run a lot of man here, mixing some zones with that man coverage, but try to keep it simple, you know, not playing too much zone, trying to make all these crazy adjustments every play because it does lag. But that's no excuse, man. We got to win this game. It'll be huge for us to start 2-0 against two of the best players in the world. So let's go ahead, jump into the highlights, man. But before we do that, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a ton. I appreciate the support from you guys as always, man. Not gonna waste any more of your time though. Let's go ahead and jump into the highlights, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, man. All right, so here we go, guys. We're taking on young Kiv, one of the best Madden players in the world, one of the greatest Madden players of all time. He's got his own coach in the game, as you can see right there on the right-hand side of the screen. He's running the Carolina bunch, and he's using Playmaker on Dion. If you guys aren't using Playmaker on Dion, man, stop what you're doing right now. Go to your team and get Dion. Put Playmaker on him. It is absolutely broken. Right there, though, he tries to take the top off with Camara. That new Camara has 97 speed. He meets all the route running thresholds as well on all Madden, which is what competitive Madden is. So he's an absolute goon, basically a wide receiver at running back. And actually what people do is they take their running backs, put them at receiver. That way, you know, you can't run 1-4-6 against, so you can audible down, weak box them, stuff like that. I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about, man. I've talked about it numerous times in my previous videos, but right there, we're using Rich Gannon, man. Hot route master. He's a Washington footballer as well. Gives you the extra routes against Gunslinger as well. And honestly, before this game, I was highly debating who I want to run at quarterback. Obviously, Gannon gets Hot Route Master, which is an amazing ability. It basically allows you to get extra hot routes on every single player on the field. He gets Gunslinger as well, which, if you guys play Ultimate Team, if you guys play Madden in any capacity, and you guys use Gunslinger, I'm sure you guys know how crucial it is when you are passing pretty much every single play. It is so important. But honestly, even with Gunslinger, I feel like his release is not good. He has one of the worst releases in the game, and for that reason, I'm thinking about replacing him. It was either him or Favre. Favre has the best release in the game. He has that Slinger 1 release, gets the ball out so incredibly quickly. It's virtually impossible to blitz Brett Favre, whereas with Gannon, if a free blitzer comes in, if you have a free route, even if you try to throw it right away, like, you're pretty much going to get sacked every single time. My opponent, Kiv, is actually using Justin Herbert. He's a really nice medium between the two players. Herbert's got some nice wheels, over 90 speed. He has an actually really solid release as well, and then he gets Gunslinger. So Herbert's kind of a more like in-between guy. Like, if you want a little bit of everything, like, Herbert's your guy to go to, as Dion, who is a cornerback, is probably the best wide receiver in the game. I think he's better than Randy Moss. He's one speed slower, but he is a route running archetype, which means he gets route tech, he gets slot apprentice for only 1 AP. So because of the archetype, he's the best receiver in the game, which is kind of wild to think about, especially considering he just got a 50 corner card today, and he's the best corner in the game at 99 speed as well. He's just amazing, and honestly, it's pretty fair. Primetime was obviously one of the greatest NFL players of all time as well, but you know, I've been trying out this Vic too. I'm sure, obviously, Vic wasn't out when I played this game. I played this game on Wednesday. Thursday, Vic came out. Bro, Vic is insane. A lot of people don't like him. I know Dubby doesn't like him. He's a huge Vic fan as well. I love Vic. Vic has a great release. You know, it's not Favre's release, but it's a lot better than Gannon's. It's probably on a similar level to that of Herbert, and then he's way faster than Herbert as well. He's like 98, 99 speed. As we go for a cover 3 beater right there, bad pass lead from me. I should have pass led it to the left. Instead, I pass led it up, but Jonnu Smith, perfect position, bodies him out, and basically just ags him. Wasn't even really a contest right there. Pretty lucky for me right there, but I'll take it. You know, it was wide open for a touchdown, just a bad pass lead. We'll take the 7-point lead, though, man. We're playing really good defense so far against Kiv. You know, he's moved the ball all right. right? Right here again, he goes back to that backside post that he scored on a touchdown earlier on, where this time we're ready for it. Sean Taylor coming up with a big-time user interception. I know a lot of people have been debating Sean Taylor and Simmons as well, but with the Washington football theme team that I'm using, I get +2 speed on every Washington footballer, and he is so insane. Simmons is a physical freak. You know, he's taller. He's 1 speed slower, however. But Sean Taylor just moves different, man. I promise you, Sean Taylor is an absolute god. You can't really go wrong with Simmons either, though. There's some other really good players like free safety Calvin, who I believe Kiv is actually using in this game. But DK Metcalf, out of position safety, coming tomorrow as well, 95 speed. So there's a lot of great options you guys can use, regardless of what theme team you're running, regardless of, you know, what you want out there. If you want someone really tall who gets crazy spec catch animations and stuff like that, Calvin Johnson is probably your guy to go to. But if you want more of an all-around guy who just glides through the air, you know, it's probably Sean Taylor or Isaiah Simmons. Big dot right there to Jonnu Smith on 3rd down. Absolute laser, man. We had a small window of separation, and, you know, we basically kind of got like a separation boost at the end there on the possession catch. But right there, we try to take the top off against Dion. Dion is just way too fast, man. And we're going to go back to that later in the game. I actually like that look, though. Smart routed deep corners from tight ends are usually super effective against man coverage. They are kind of inconsistent, however. Sometimes they get bumped and they run slow. Sometimes if they don't get bumped, free release, speed boost, to the crib for a touchdown, absolutely wide open against man coverage. But that's a play I often go to. Right there, you can see the separation boost from Cooley. But again, I think kind of a bad pass lead. I should have pass led it out towards the corner, towards the flag, and it results in a pick, man. Dion is absolutely insane. He puts on some moves right there. We're able to make the tackle at the 34, so not terrible, man. You know, I'm not mad at myself for taking a shot right there. I think we had some separation. It wasn't really a terrible read. Just trying to take the top off, trying to take that 3-possession lead. You know, even if I kicked 3, I didn't feel like it was that much different than being up 10. Him returning it as far as he did, though, definitely hurt. You know, he's borderline field goal range already after the interception, and then he's going to go ahead, have an easy drive down here, but we generate a ton of pressure on the blitz. I think he was thrown to the flat on the left. Probably would have been a touchdown. We maybe could have gotten to it. But on 3rd and goal right here, we absolutely clock Herbert. Was hoping for a fumble right there. He's not going to cough it up. But a really nice job from us there. We're up 7 here, man. We're going to get clocked with Cooley in the 4th quarter. We've been playing pretty good offense so far. We do have that interception, but, you know, I'm not mad at that. I would throw that again. It's just something you got to live with. You got to take your shots when you want to beat really good players, especially if you feel like you have an opportunity to get points there. Right there, we had some separation on the post, but, you know, the pressure got there. I backed up too far in the pocket, and by the time I threw it, by the time the ball was in the air, the corner already caught up. So a tough break for us there, but right there, man, I'm not mad at myself for that play call. I actually thought it was a decent play call. I knew he was going to be in man coverage. I knew on a corner route with Lance Allworth, with route technician, we would get separation. I failed to take into account, however, that his corner was glowing orange. He had universal coverage, activated the X factor, and because of that, the route was absolutely bagged. So I'm not mad at myself for the decision. It's, you know, the route combo that I put out there, for the read that I made. It's just I didn't take into account the X factor was glowing orange, and he was going to get boosted coverage stats based on that alone. You know, regardless, we're going to go ahead, bag up right here, man. Big stop from us. We have no timeouts left. I've had to burn my last time out to get the right defense I wanted out there. We ran some over G at the end. I mean, that's just a painful play, man. I'm going to be honest. That is super painful. That's what I was talking about earlier with how bad Gannon's release is. He absolutely sells me. Allworth on the motion over a crosser was wide open for what probably would have been a touchdown. We throw the ball as soon as the ball is snapped. However, because we sent out our running back and didn't block him that time, my opponent had a free blitzer, and it absolutely killed me, man. Yeah, again, not mad at the decision. It's just Gannon's release is not good, and that's the trade-off you make when you use Hara Master. As we have some good pocket presence right there, again, floating back a little bit too far, but delivering the pass. Probably wasting a bit too much time, but we do come up with a big 3rd down conversion, and then right here, a nice little dot to McLaurin on the curl route. 20 seconds and ticking here. We're going to go ahead, spike the ball. 11 seconds left. We got to get out of bounds right here. Nothing in bounds. We're actually going to go to the corner route to Allworth once again. It's wide open. We get a really good pass lead, and Allworth is not able to get out of bounds. That was absolutely killer, man. Allworth kind of selling me this game. I'm not going to lie. Not really his fault on that pick 6. It was his fault he didn't make the tackle. If you guys noticed, he got absolutely, oh my God. And then speaking of getting absolutely burned, bro, he takes the top off on the second play of overtime. He hits me with that smart right post. I was going to try to blitz him, and we had no safety help over top. So a really nice dot from my opponent right there, man. You know, it was a tough game. I feel like we got a little bit unlucky at the end right there, but we certainly had instances where we got lucky throughout the game as well. I just go ahead and just show it again. This was that big play, that pick six. As you can see right there, Allworth cooked, wide open touchdown. No one within 5 yards right there. We throw the ball. It's just Gannon's release is not good enough. Brett Favre, that is a touchdown. I'm thinking about going back to Favre, trying out this new Vic as well. He's nasty. We'll make the decision before our club final two, our final 32. But man, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Merry Christmas as well. Happy holidays. Hope you guys enjoy the video, man. Peace.